stopping me. You really wanna be the one to rock with me, then grab the cuffs and lock it. Don't knock it, but please don't copy me.
What's up, y'all? It's Valentyne, back with another video where we just check out music together and just give our thoughts and opinions on it. So I was recommended in the comment section by you guys, I Don't Care by Quadeca. And I decided I'd go ahead and check it out because I've heard of this artist, don't get me wrong. Like I've actually, like, I've seen him on like different ciphers and stuff like that. And I think I saw him when he did that thing with KSI about a year ago when he did when they were like beefing with each other or something like that. But I don't know nothing about him. I don't know anything other than, like, I've heard him flow a few times. I've never heard anything other than that. Like, so I'm actually kind of interested to see like what his real music style is like. So I really want to hop right into the video. But before I do that, I just real quick, I want to thank you guys for like all the awesome feedback I've been getting on my channel and like all the recommendations and all of you guys just checking out my music. I mean, right now I'm sitting at only 167 subscribers, but that's like a ridiculous turnaround for just a week. So like I super appreciate you guys and all the support you're giving me. Definitely feel free to check me out on all of my other social media, all my music, all that sort of stuff, and let's keep going with the fun and keep having like keep like having a lot of fun together and like checking out music together. So I'm super excited. I'm elated, guys. I think it's awesome that you guys are doing this, and I appreciate y'all so much. So without getting too lost in the cool feel good vibes, I got my water, I got my backup water, and I got my backup water. Let's go ahead and get started with the video and check it out. Let's go see what we got going with Quadeca today. Alright, Dope Willie. I'm gonna stop you right there real quick. So I love like rain aesthetics, and so like the rain on the chair kind of makes me think that he might at some point in this video start like rapping while sitting in that chair with rain pouring down, and that's gonna be fucking lit. Then in the ocean too. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit.
I swear they only love me when I'm not there. I know you trust me, but I don't care. I swear that I don't care. I know you love me, but I don't care. You know I was born up at the top floor, but I came out at the basement. Mom wanted me to be a doctor, but I came out as a patient. Now I get 1,000 DMs every day. I had a fan telling me that I saved him, saying that he loving everything I make, and I couldn't take a single second out my day to make his. I'm just...
Yo, so I feel that because, like, not only was I that type of fan, but as I started getting, like, kind of a small buzz here or there with my music, I started getting some feedback like that. One person in particular that I have in mind when I'm talking about this, basically told me that, you know, he grew up with an abusive dad, a sick mother, and could relate to my story with, you know, me having, like, growing up and pretty much having a really, really sick mom, my father not really in the picture too much, auntie, uncle, and grandmother who really took care of me growing up, and not to say my mom wasn't there. She was sick a lot, but like she was always there. She was always by my side. But I had someone tell me that they felt like they really related to my music and how like emotionally driven it was and all the emotions in it. Anyway, I'm sorry to get sidetracked, but I just feel this. I feel this this particular part of the song.
It's getting number every time I see my numbers, every time I see the bottom, every time we see each other, every time I pop a bottle, every time I hit the lotto, every time I see tomorrow, I just really want another. I'm just stuck between the gutter and the rain. It ain't pain that I'm feeling, but it's something in the same kind of vein that I'm healing from. I wonder why I feel so little, cause I ain't been on the top. I think I'm somewhere in the middle. I swear they only love
Boy can flow.
me when I'm not there. I know you trust me, but I don't care.
Wait, pause. Did he keep the audio for that particular scene right there? Like, when those fists go together for the fist bump, do you hear it?
They only love me when I'm not there.
Yeah, he got the audio for that. That's cool.
I swear that I don't care. I know you love me, but I don't. So a hole in my soul that shit looking like a donut. Yeah, you and
Y'all guys think that's the same steel chair he's carrying around? I think it's the same steel chair.
we can laugh together, but I don't think that that's gonna put it back together. I've been living like I'm stuck under the covers. I know this will make them proud, but I know they gon' need another and another and another and another and another. Like I'm DJ Khaled with a motherfucking stutter. Okay, yeah.
Alright.
Today I woke up, grabbed my phone to check the gram, I started scrolling. Got a message from a dude without a profile picture. Shit was long as fuck, I thought that he was trolling. So I tried to swipe it out, but accidentally must have opened. I said fuck it, guess I'll read it out of this already loaded. Had a sudden premonition, but it faded in a moment. So I focused, started reading, let me try my best to quote it as he wrote it. It said, my homie was a huge fucking fan, used to play his shit every day. He struggled with depression and he told me that the music was the thing that always set him straight. But I guess it must have gotten too much for him. Killed himself a couple months back, it's felt so fucking long. But it reminded me of him when you popped up on my page and I went and started listening to a couple songs. So keep doing you, bro. He followed up with a post from his friend, it was a screenshot of my track. I clicked the profile full of RIPs and a comment shit I couldn't even stomach looking at. But all of a sudden in an instant everything felt grimmer. Read the name again and realized it sounded familiar. Clicked the DM to see if he had talked to me before. Saw this was the same kid I consciously ignored a couple months ago. I swear.
Damn, bro. Damn, bro. Yo, I don't know, like, what I would do in that situation. Like, that's heavy. That's fucking heavy. Because, like, you always think about the people that you talk to, right? And the people that you care about. And, like, what would happen if you, like, lost one of them. And, like, that's absolutely, like, you know, that's way more tragic. But then you think about, like, people that you didn't really pay any mind to, right? Like, I'm sure we all have somebody in our lives that we didn't really pay much mind to. Then just suddenly you know that they're gone. Like, you just know that. And even though they didn't impact your life in a really strong way, it impacts you that they were there and now they're not. You know what I mean? And then I'm sure he's feeling some type of guilt, just from the fact that he didn't respond to those messages. He really didn't reply to the dude. And so, like, I can imagine, like, that's heavy. That's heavy. I'd imagine he's feeling pretty bad about that.
They only love me when I'm not there. I know you trust me, but I don't care. I swear that I don't care. I know you love me, but I don't.
The visualization.
There's no reason to be mad at me.
Because the regret from it, too, like, could he have done something, you know what I mean? Like, if he had replied to the dude and just, you know, given him some positive reinforcement, some positive feedback. Sometimes that's all people need. Man, I just... Like, mental health is a big topic that that I talk about in a lot of my music. In fact, if you listen to my, like, most recent, like, end of year free verse, which is something that I do every year, one of the lines that I say is, mental health is a complex thing and a little help can be long-lasting. Everybody has a demon that is conquesting, so to really more than many is a fight unseen. My phone ringing? Really? Middle recorded? But yeah, mental health is a complex thing and a little help can be long-lasting. Everybody has a demon that is conquesting, so to really more than many it's a fight unseen. So, like, I mentioned that in my music, to where, like, you know, everybody's going through their own problems. Everybody's going through, like, their own struggles and stuff, and sometimes, like, a little help is, like, all people need. Just a little positive nudge, a positive push. So could he have done something? I mean, maybe not, but he'll never know, and that's something that is, like, that's something that I'm sure is really difficult for him.
It's just how it has to be.
Not to at all imply that, you know, his difficulties are more than the person that actually ended their life, of course, because, yeah, obviously that person was struggling a lot with a lot of things. And I don't think he should blame himself for it, if he is at all, just because, yeah, he didn't reply, but someone who's right there at the edge, right, and they're ready to jump, and they jump, the reason they jumped is theirs alone. You know, you can't take blame for that. You can't just, like, you know, let yourself fall into the idea that it was your fault, or that even if you could have done something to stop it, it's not your fault when someone chooses to do something like that. You know, it's just, you know, it's in their mind, and it's not their fault either, but it's just this horrible thing that, you know, dominates people. Depression dominates people, just like it controls people. And having been there, you get really in this zone where you're not thinking, you know what I mean? And that sense of I forget what it's called, the natural instinct for self-preservation, that instinct just disappears for a little bit. It just dips. And in that moment, if you're that far gone and your sense of self-preservation is gone too, then there's nothing anyone can do. It's not them. It's not anyone's fault. Anyway, that's something that's super heavy to me and something super close to my heart. I think it was, I don't remember who it was that recommended this song to me. If you recommended the song to me, please comment. In fact, I'll go back through the comments and let you know that I really enjoyed this track. But I appreciate y'all checking out this video. What do y'all think of this track? I think it's super heavy and very, very thought-provoking and strong in emotions. So I dig this. I dig this. Keep recommending stuff like this. I dig stuff like this. Like, this is exactly the type of stuff that I want to listen to. But like I said, I appreciate y'all coming out and checking out the video. Please feel free to go ahead and click that subscribe button. Here's a link right here for that button. And then also, if you want to check out any of my other videos, top links in the corners will guide you to some of the other things that I got going on my channel, and feel free to check it out yourself as well. I appreciate y'all guys, and I'll see y'all guys in the next video.